The following is a presentation of the Control Trends Podcasting Network.
All right, man. Kenny Smyers, as we reported on Control Trends this week, there's been a big acquisition in the industry this week, and I am absolutely thrilled. We're going to get to talk about that with the guy that actually did the acquiring. So our first guest is the CEO of Kele, Richard Campbell. And some people call it Kele, but it's actually pronounced Kele. Richard, welcome to the show, and thanks for taking some time to speak with us.
Hey, guys. Appreciate you guys having us on, and looking forward to telling you about what Kelly's been up to.
We got another important message to share with the Control Trends community, but first, this is the first time you've been on the show, so welcome. And then second, Kelly's been in the business for 30 years. Tell us the Kele story, the background.
That's true. Yeah, Kelly's been around since 1983. You know, back in the early days of the shift sort of from pneumatics to electric and DDC controls, there really wasn't a supply chain. And Roger Johnson, the founder of Kele, saw that need. He was a very innovative controls guy and saw the need for a new supply chain and started Kele. Really a pioneer in the industry. And from the foundation that he started in his garage in Bartlett, Tennessee, Kele has grown into an international controls building automation supplier. The big thing that Roger did, which is so beneficial to us today and to our customers, is he really focused on the value add. It wasn't just about getting the right product there as quickly as possible, but how do we help the contractor do their jobs better? How do we help the jobs work better? And so he started a custom services business where, if a contractor needs a special item, then we build it for them, a special sensor and a special box with a special lead, whatever it takes to make their job easier. He started a panel business, which is one of the biggest value added offerings we have, doing custom panels, UL panels for the industry. And it's one of our fastest growing areas. We keep adding additional offerings and we keep listening to the customer to find out what they need. And then Kele positions to make sure we serve those well.
Okay, well, as we talked about earlier, Richard, Kele just made another big acquisition. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we're really excited. So we just joined forces with Temperature Control Systems out of Dallas. Scott and Susan Cross have a fantastic business down there and second generation. And we were just so pleased and honored that, as they were thinking about how they continue to take care of their customers better, joining forces with Kele was the right next step. So we're excited about it. Where their footprint is where one of our biggest areas. So they serve the Mid-South and Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana. And that is one of our largest customer areas for Kele. So we're really excited about that. It strategically positions us, taking the strengths of Kele and the strengths of TCS to serve both of our customer bases better. We truly believe it's a 1 + 1 = 4 or more. And we're going to be able to serve the TCS customers with more products. We're going to be able to serve the core Kele customers in those geographies with quicker service. And everybody knows that the industry continues to put more pressure on the field, to need more efficient supply chains and resources. And we're positioning Kele and Temperature Control Systems to do that for the Mid-South market. Control Consultancy, CCI, out of the Boston area. That was our first acquisition. John Donahue and team joined forces with us, and now we've brought the strengths of those companies together, where we're shipping to New England and the northeast part of the U.S. in one day. We've got Kele product on the shelf and built the warehouse management systems based on the Kele model to serve those customers much better. The second one was MI controls out of Seattle and Portland. We brought that one on about a year ago, and we're in the process of integrating that and doing the same thing for the Pacific Northwest. So the Texas and the South Central region was the next logical step for us, and we're excited with those three, amazing, strong, building automation suppliers to join forces with us.
Richard, I can definitely see that, and I can totally see why it makes sense for you guys to want to acquire TCS. But, at Control Trends, man, we like fair and balanced reporting, so we got a surprise guest for you here. Kenny, a good friend of ours, Scott Cross.
Hey, Scott.
The man from TCS himself. Scotty, man, thanks for taking some time to speak with us. And, man, congratulations. Happy for you.
Hey, thanks, guys. I really appreciate the opportunity this morning to be able to share this news with you and the rest of the industry. We're very excited here at Temperature Control Systems.
Hey, we're going to get to why this made sense for TCS in a minute, Scott. But for our viewers out there who might not know, tell them about TCS.
Sure. As Richard had mentioned, we are a second generation company, started in 1975 by my father-in-law and mother-in-law, Ira and Naomi Goodlett. And so we started just like many. He was a engineer and service manager for Honeywell, and broke out into the distribution and service business in 75 as a single branch, kind of on the cutting edge, because most of distribution at that time was handled strictly at the branch level of the different manufacturers. From those early times in 75, we recognized a need to expand our geography and our offering, obviously before the internet and other technologies. And so in order to get closer to them, you had to open up other branches to get closer to the customers. And so over the years, we've grown from a single branch company to now 6 branches in 2 states. We focus on controls, commercial controls, light industrial, flame safeguard, and our technology play is we do building automation through Honeywell, Johnson, Tritium, Vicon, and some other manufacturers to address the BAS needs and the integration and that type of services.
Good stuff, Scott. So TCS has been in the business for over 40 years. So why did this make sense again for TCS, and why did you pick Kele? Why'd you go with Kele?
The industry is changing. We're in what I see as a little bit of a change and a little evolution, and it's on both sides of the equation, both on the manufacturing side as well as our customer side. And I think our responsibility as a distributor is to be able to serve both of those needs, the needs of the manufacturer, and be able to serve the needs of our customer. That's requiring a little bit more resources that sometimes become difficult to acquire. So if we were going to continue to be value add, as has been our tradition of just not providing parts and pieces, but to be able to provide value to not only our manufacturers, but also our contractor and end user customers, we had to really seriously look at what was necessary to accomplish that. And this made sense. The resources that Kele has, They share many of our same core competencies of providing value add to our customers, but they also had resources that we could not afford or did not have the ability to utilize. And so therefore we want to be able to leverage those resources for the benefit of not only TCS, our employees, our customers, but our manufacturers as well, as we continue delivering value added services. Kele has probably 200 more product lines than we have. Their fulfillment system is very robust. It's also going to give our customers access to different services and products that we didn't have, e-commerce and digital tools, custom packaging, valve assembly, calibration, and a whole host of other products and services.
So, Scott, I know you're based in Dallas, but in North Dallas, but you do a lot more than North Dallas, right?
We have 2 offices, branch locations in Dallas, one on the east side of Dallas, one on the west side. We then also have a branch office in Fort Worth, one in Austin, Texas, and then we go across the north border into Oklahoma City and Tulsa. So rounds out our branch offering of 6 branches. But also outside of that, it affords us the opportunity to serve not only Oklahoma and Texas, but also Arkansas and Louisiana.
Okay, so Richard, back to you, man. Seems like you're buying all me and Ken's friends up. You bought our friend John Donahue up in Boston. You went out to Seattle, picked up MI Control, our buddy Steve Rowe, and now
call us.
Yeah, and now you're in Texas, which is a bit closer to home. Do you not ship to all those areas?
Oh, no, we absolutely do. In fact, we've got a really strong customer base in the states that Scott just talked about. However, Texas is one of the biggest economies in the world, and the region right around it. Getting closer to our customers in that area, and as we meet with them, they're under more and more pressure every day to do more with less. And if we're there closer to them, having product closer to them, we're going to help them win. We're going to help them serve their customers better, and that's good for us all.
But not only geographically, Richard, but it also seems like you guys serve similar customers, right?
The crossover is not near as much as you would think. In fact, there's a very small group of contractors that we both sell a lot to, but customers buy for the reasons that are important to them. There are days when coming over to TCS and picking it up at the counter is exactly what they need to serve that customer, and we want to support that. And there are times when the customer needs a very broad range of products for a project, and they've got a little time to plan, and Kele can serve all of those from our big warehouse, kit them and tag them exactly like the job needs, and make sure that the customer's life on the job is as easy as possible. So leveraging the strengths of both of those capabilities is going to allow us to serve customers even better. And we plan to increase our inventory position significantly in the TCS branches, which will allow our customers to, if they want to pick it up, it's there for them. And if they want us to ship it to them, then we're 1 day away via ground shipment. So it gives us and our customers lots of choices in how we serve them.
Well, Richard, I bet you all been on the phone talking to clients and customers and sharing the good news with them, sharing the story with them. So how's that going for you so far?
For me, I continue to get emails and communication from both customers and suppliers about what a great decision we made to bring TCS on as part of the Kele team. Just the reputation, the integrity, how well they serve the customers and manufacturers. And so I feel like I hit the jackpot, because the response has been just extremely positive about what Scott and Susan and family have built, and bringing those together with what Kele offers, they see as a real win-win. And so that's exciting, very exciting for me, and reinforces, what we knew, but, you always love to hear it from your customers and your suppliers.
We've heard the same thing. It's amazing, the emails and the phone calls that I've received from some longtime industry friends, both on the manufacturing side, even on the distribution side, and even our customers. All of the responses that I've received has been positive. Way to go! I'm sitting here looking at my desk, and even got a supplier that has contacted us and want to know, what do we need to do to get on your line card? I think that in itself says everything. I don't know that I've had many of those calls asking how to get on my line card. And so I think that pretty much answers how the industry is responding.
So Scott, man, what's the reaction to your team members, your employees been so far?
I'm very fortunate in that I have many 15-year, 18-year, 20-year employees. Over the last couple of days, we've had an opportunity with Richard to visit some of the branches, speak with the employees. I think their response, their questions have all been positive, and so I'm anxious, to continue on with this journey and accomplish the goals that Richard and I have set out to do.
All right, well, Richard, I'll give you the last word. I mean, what's next for Kele?
The path is still the same. We're going to keep working every single day on how we serve customers better. We're working on our e-commerce and digital capabilities, and actually getting ready to launch some cool new tools on our website to help our customers, to make it easier for our customers to work with us. We're going to continue to look for those strategic locations where we need to be to get product closer to our customer. So every day it's all about, how do we serve the customer better? Our team is focused on that. And so we're going to be working on investing in the tools, the inventory, the systems, and the locations to make sure that we're in a position to take our customers to the next level.
Man, hey, thanks so much, man. Congratulations to both of you. I mean, two great companies coming together, man. So good stuff. Congratulations, boys.
Thanks for giving us this opportunity.
Thanks for having me on.
I'm born